Edge of Fate added a new system for grinding levels, the Portal. There are many activities in the Portal, from Fireteam Ops to Pinnacle Ops to Crucible Ops and even Solo Ops. We all know now that grinding out Solo Ops, ever since Encore was removed, is the best way of grinding these levels. And if you've been on the Destiny 2 side of Twitter for the last, week or so, you've probably seen the debates about which Solo Ops activity is the best one for grinding levels. But I'm not going to give my 2 cents on that. I'm here to talk about something entirely different. What your favorite Solo Ops activity says about you as a player. The Conflux. You never got over the Black Armory DLC. You thought the Forges were one of the best pieces of content Bungie ever made. You remember AFK farming in Season of Arrivals for all of the Umbral engrams you possibly could have gotten. You look at this area and wonder, God damn, this once used to be a great place to be. And now it's a shell of its former self. It's like a toxic ex that you just can't get rid of, but that's the entire game, isn't it? The salt mines. You're a hard worker. You're someone who likes to just delve into the pits and just go at it and get your loot. You have most likely tweeted, I'm going back in the mines, at least once in the past 3 days. You fight with anyone on Twitter who says any other solo ops activity is better. You're right, they're wrong. But you also have that lingering fear in the back of your head that you're going to load in and it's just going to be the dread version of the activity instead of the taken. But you also swear it gives you the best possible loot from solo ops. Creation. You love Deepstone Crypt and you love Vesper's Host. You can't get enough of the Braytex scenery. It just feels like home to you. But let's face it, you were a Deepstone Crypt farmer. You probably have at least 300 clears of the raid under your belt. Look at your raid report right now. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me. I dare you. You're a dirty DSC farmer. And no one can take that away from you. But it's true. K1 Logistics. You miss what the moon once was. A destination full of wonder and thrill. When you played the beta of Destiny 1 and the moon mission was released, you spent your time exploring the moon instead of actually playing the mission. But like the salt mines enjoyers, you also believe that this is the fastest method to getting level. That first room is such an easy one to blast through without having to worry about any enemies whatsoever. You're the type of player who just enjoys exploring the open world, who wishes that there would be more versatility in the game's systems. But you also can't get the feeling out of the back of your head that you're just playing another Lost Sector again, and you wish there was more. The Skywatch. You're a new light, or you're just a true veteran of this game. You farmed the last array in Destiny 1. There were not many of you, but you did it. Truth be told, there's almost nothing wrong with this one. But you're gonna get a capture objective, and that's gonna slow down time, which slows down farming, which slows down loot, which slows down levels. And you being a Destiny player, you can't have that. You can't have anything getting in the way of your loot, even a measly stand-in-place objective. So you just skip over it, don't even pay it any mind. But you wish it just could have been better. Could have been more. You have nostalgia goggles if you are continuing to play the Skywatch. The Caldera. You like the aesthetic and the vibe of Kepler. You love new scenery and you always like what Bungie cooks up no matter how much hot water they get in. But you can't help but wonder that this is the closest thing to a strike that we got on Kepler. So you continue to farm out this new content thinking it's just enough to satiate your greed for new content. But you actively and avidly maintain the stance that this is the best method for grinding out levels. You constantly find yourself in wars with the K1 Logistics and the salt mine enjoyers on Twitter, saying that this is the best method. You're someone who always sticks to their guns. You're a passionate enthusiast of what you believe in, and there's nothing wrong with that. It just means you have a lot of willpower. The quick play playlists. You're a relatively simple-minded person. But you don't want to have to go through all of the setup just to run an activity that'll take you less time than setting it up does. You just want to get in, get out, quickly get your loot, and have a good time. You're not worried about the if, ands, or buts. You're a very nonchalant player, and you just enjoy playing the game for what it is. A game. You are the true Chads of the Destiny 2 community who do not get swayed by the optimal level grinding systems. now that you know where you lie in the grand scheme of things when it comes to solo ops. Thank you guys for watching, but don't go anywhere yet. Check me out at twitch.tv/Grogrim, where we're going to be working on a bunch of solo challenges in the future. Currently, we are working on Solo Explicator and or Planets, whatever you prefer to call it. And we're going to be doing that for quite some time. End goal is to get a solo flawless Root of Nightmares clear. So be there as we continue that journey moving forward. Much love to you guys. Take care and have a great night. Grog out.